was it controversial to move into soul with the sound system,
Hell
as opposed to Jamaican music?
Oh, definitely, without a doubt. Although some of the early big Jamaican DJs were obviously playing the American sound, but yeah, naturally it would have been very controversial to move from a reggae sound system into a soul sound system. Just ethically, I suppose it was wrong, but we were born in Britain. So we had a different slant on everything. We were always a little bit more avant-garde, slightly more left field. So we would have taken, you know, I can even remember playing in certain dances and the other sound cursing us, you know, like, you know, we'd done something really, really odd. But if we played any more soul music, that they will kill us and the sound, you know, things like that. But that was all in the banter. They wouldn't have done anything like that, I don't think. But funny, there's a great story with that, because when I came up with the idea of the funky dread, a lot of Rastas hated the idea because they didn't understand what that was about. We came up with the idea as the funky dread because living in a Christian household, you couldn't have locks. So often enough, you'd wear your woolly hat. And we were smart enough as youths. We used to shave the sides so your mum couldn't see your locks because you always had a hat on. Believe it or not, that's how the funky dread started. And on more than one occasion, I had a few propositions with Rasta guys who used to say, if I couldn't make up my mind whether I was a dread or a barlet, they'd do it for me. And yeah, I had a few rucks like that. And they say the cream always rises. No. But the idea of the funky dread was always to take Rasta and the whole idea of, you know, our culture uptown, and uptown meaning the fact that we grew up in Britain. I've been to a few Rasta camps and stuff like that, even back home with our 12 tribes and stuff like that. And trust me, I couldn't hack it. Whether it was a mosquito or eating food with no salt, you know, it was fucking hard, man. So the idea of being a funky dread was a mishmash of living in the West and trying to take all the cultural things that we were accustomed to with the roots of, you know, the Marcus Garveys, the Paul Bogles, and all of our traditions. We kind of made our own mashup of the idea of our religion. And we came up with a motto: a happy face, a thumping bass for a loving race. That was the idea of the funky dread. Some of the Rastas love it now, but back in the day, trust me, nah.